And I know I'm making these videos really fast. This is going to be a great video. This is a craft beer. It's already open because I gave my mom some. And I don't know if this is going to be too good of a drinking experience because my mom can drink almost anything. And I poured her a glass of this. As she drank it, she went, "Bleh," and she handed me a lime, which I'm reaching for right now. She said, maybe this will help get the taste out of your mouth after you got through drinking it. So, anyways, let's see if Mum was right. This is Arrogant Bastard Ale. It is 7.2% alcohol by volume, and it comes in a pint at $4.95 for a pint. It's pretty expensive. It better be pretty damn good. And it says you're not worthy, and it has a little devil on it. On the back it says this is an aggressive beer. You probably won't like it. It is quite doubtful that you have the taste or sophistication to be able to appreciate an ale of this quality and depth. We would suggest that you stick to a safer, more familiar territory, maybe something with a multi-million-dollar ad campaign aimed at convincing you it's made by a little brewery, or one that implies that their tasteless, fizzy yellow beverage will give you more sex appeal. Perhaps you think a multi-million-dollar ad campaign makes a beer taste better. You're probably mouthing your words as you read this. And it talks about how they put all the good stuff in it, arrogantbastard.com. So I'm going to set the lime down somewhere that ain't all gross. Put it in there. And let me get me mug. I'm going to pour it in here. I'm Czech, and at this Czech place we went to where they serve beer, they have Czech beers and German beers and Irish beers that are imported, and I seen this and I was like, huh, I'll try it. And also I like the bottle. At first I thought it was an import beer because, you know, a lot of Czech beers, and there's all kinds of superstition among Czech people. I should know, I'm full-blooded Czech. And, you know, thought I had to pause the video for a second because, you know, I have a ghost in my house. Things been moving and you hear stomping. But let's take a look at it. It's very dark. Huh. It's very dark. Woo. It smells very strong. It almost looks like a caramely color. Almost like pop. It smells very, very strong. Like a very, very strong beer. Well, let's see if Mom was right about the bad taste. That is very, very skunky. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. I can see where she's coming from. Because when I drank this, you kind of get, ooh, this is kind of salty. It kind of has a caramely color to it. Maybe it'll be sweet, so you start drinking it. And then after you drink it, you're like, oh, it's kind of dark. Then it leaves this weird taste in my mouth. Kind of a musky, kind of a skunky taste. Why did she give me a lime to take the flavor out of my mouth? A lime seems like it would make it worse. But I mean, it's not terrible. It can't be terrible. Let me just try drinking again. Or maybe I'm trying to convince myself that the devil swindled me out of $4.95 for a pint. And I drink Steel Reserve on a regular basis, so this shouldn't be too bad. Woo. You know, I usually like darker beer. But this is one beer to where you notice the second time I took a little sip. This is, I really hate I really hate criticizing a food or a beer because, you know, someone worked hard making it and they're trying to make it taste good and everything. This is a beer that, in my opinion, you would have to drink ice freaking cold. Because I drink a lot of strong malt liquors similar to this, and I mean, the only way how it's imaginable, the only way how I think it'll be good is if it's served completely ice cold. So if you buy one of these, so if you go to Slovacek's or you go to a craft beer shop and you get one of these beers, you would have to put this in the fucking freezer to where it'd be ice cold. Now, look, the bottle's cool. The bottle's cool as fuck. I love the spill on the back, but it is a bit skunky. I don't totally hate it, but I'm not sure if I'd buy it again. You know, I think what I would do, because at Sauvagix, there's a lot of cool bottles, like I said, from Czechoslovakia, from Germany, where it's in like a different language, and there's like wax over the bottle and shit. So I mean, and there was Czech wines, but those wines were like $25 a bottle. So for $25 a bottle, they better be some damn good wine. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't think I would buy it again. I might just chill it a little more to see if the coldness helps. But you know, let me just try one more time. Let me just try one more time. I can say the more you drink it, the better it gets. Okay, now that aftertaste is coming back, but I can say the more you drink it, the better it gets. The first two sips I took, well, the first drink I took a pretty good swig of it. Left a bad aftertaste, a real bad skunky aftertaste. The second sip I took left a pretty bad aftertaste, and the third swill, the aftertaste wasn't as bad, but it was still a bit skunky. Like I said, it's very, very dark. This is probably one of the darkest beers I ever drank. You can't even see through it. It's almost like, if you ever drank like root beer, like, well, not so much the A&W root beer, but like the sometimes like the homemade root beer or the off-brand root beer, that's really, really dark and you can't see through it, and it has that kind of creamy color head to it. That's what it looks like. And it has a very strong beer smell to it. If I took this to a party and I got drunk and I was trying to convince someone I wasn't drunk, they would literally smell straight booze. They'd be like, "Oh, are you drunk?" Like after, you know, I can see someone failing a breathalyzer after taking like one drink of this just because the smell alone. Like I said, it's an interesting taste. I don't think I'll buy it again. The reason I bought it was because I saw the bottle on it. Oh, this is badass. And I was having breakfast with my mom. And I was like, "Mom, you want to drink some beer?" And my mom's like, "Yeah, I'll drink some beer." So we bought it. We bought some Arrogant Bastard Ale. And if they had like a lighter version of that, or maybe like a different taste to it, I don't like light beer. I don't. I like regular beer. I like beer, I like malt liquor, I like good strong malt liquor. But the taste of this, I don't know if it's because it's kind of a caramely taste or that it's really too dark. And I usually like dark beer. Like I said, I like the darker side of beer. But this is, yeah, it's pretty strong. But to tell you what, before I label a beer as being bad, I like to drink it at least 2 or 3 times. So, I know my mom says she'll probably buy it again because she wants to have a bottle of it herself just because she thinks it's cool. So, if she buys a couple more of them, I'll probably drink them. Or if I get my sister some, I know they're in the really weird kind of alcoholic stuff. I also seen some stuff called Voodoo, the little Voodoo skull on it, which I'm going to try as well. Anyways, this video is going on 9 minutes. Thank you for watching and subscribing. Have a good day.